Welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are here at the Ignition Pavilion. We're doing the damn thing. We're starting our 3 o'clock interview block with none other than prolific writer, Mark Russell. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, thanks so much for having me.
I know. It's how's it been going out there? I saw you hustling. We were over across the street for a little bit, and you were just doing your thing.
Yeah, no, I'm an amateur wrestler on the side, so I like.
You kind of have to be.
I like to get in like 2 or 3 matches a day just to keep my skills sharp.
Yeah. Anything crazy happen over there yet?
I got a free taco.
Whoa!
Yeah. Most I've ever been paid for wrestling.
Yeah. That's good. Well, there you go. God is disappointed in you. Apocrypha Now, Flintstones, is nothing sacred to you?
No, and I feel like that's the key to life. It's like I think if something's sacred, you're probably afraid to look at it too closely.
Sure.
And I feel like if you really want to love something, you should love it like you would like an alcoholic uncle or a cousin. It's like you love them faults and all.
Yeah.
You don't love them because you imagine they're flawless or they're omnipotent. That's fear you're describing, not love.
Sure.
If you want to love something, you get to know them for who and what they really are.
Talk to me about your Flintstones run. I don't know about this.
So the Flintstones was when DC was doing a reboot of all the Hanna-Barbera stuff in 2016 and 17, and they let me write the Flintstones. And my take on the Flintstones was that I really wanted to write about the world's first civilization and talk about all the things that civilization has gotten wrong and sort of blame it all on bedrock. So like things like the division of labor, religious institutions that don't necessarily serve the faith of the people who are in them, war, imperialism, all these things I sort of blame on bedrock. And the first idea that really came to me was like I wanted it to be a story about the house appliances. Okay. The bowling ball and the vacuum cleaner and the pig that lives under the
indentured
sink.
servants.
Yes, because the irony is that the Flintstones themselves are like appliances to Mr. Slate and to other people, the same way a barista is like an appliance to somebody who goes into the coffee shop. And they know that it's wrong when they're being treated like appliances, but then they come home and they got like a pig looking under the sink and an elk as their coat rack. And so it's kind of about how we all understand our own pain, but we're reluctant to recognize others. And that's sort of the key problem of civilization is how do we get people to care about people who are anonymous to them?
We need a TV series or movie version of the Flintstones like that from that angle.
I would take that.
I think right? Why not? Let's pitch that. Is there any plans to do like a Jetsons spinoff?
I did a Jetsons. I can't say this because it's probably gonna get me sued, but sort of an off-brand Jetsons one shot. Yeah. And it was about, I don't want to give away the twist ending, but it was about a kid who looks like he does not belong in the Cloud City. Looks like he's in the wrong cartoon. Yeah. Sort of crashing with the Jetsons family and shocked at how wonderful everything is and how people take it for granted. And they have like a healthcare closet. They just go into the closet and like heals them of cancer or like heals a cut or whatever. And he's just blown away by this. And the Jetsons are like, well, yeah, that's the healing closet. The same way a caveman might marvel at a toilet or something. And I thought it turned out really well. And it had really great art by Ryan Alexander Tanner. So that's as close as I ever got to actually writing the Jetsons.
All right, well, maybe next time.
Yeah.
There's still time. You had 2 books recently that were big hits for us over at Revenge of. Traveling to Mars, which Scott Roberts back there, one of our guys, has no heart whatsoever, but audibly wept while reading it.
Audible weeping is the best kind of weeping. Yeah. I feel like anybody can make someone cry a little. Yeah. But if you can make a grown adult audibly weep, then you've done something.
Then you've done your job. Yes. Right? Also, Rumpus Room.
Oh, wow. That's a little blast from the past. It's not one of the ones I would expect you to say, but I totally stand behind it.
Yeah. It was a good one. Where'd you get your inspiration for that one?
It was sort of like an updated story of Elizabeth Bathory. I don't know if you know her tale, but she was a Romanian countess who would bathe in the blood of virgins, thinking it was keeping her young. Yes. And
I do that still because you never know.
Yeah, I mean,
better safe than sorry.
The medical science is not conclusive either way.
Yeah.
But I saw a podcast where a guy was talking. But it's updated to tell a story of like a billionaire who keeps people across him locked in his like basement in his rumpus room, and one by one, he has them crushed and turned into this really amazing skin cream.
Yeah.
Because it keeps them looking young and fresh. And it's really just the least these people could do, the small price for them to pay, so that this billionaire can look really good going to board meetings.
I mean, if somebody pitched me on that, I'd be like, I'll try it. You know what I mean?
The problem with pitching that one is that you're probably going to be pitching it at some point to a billionaire to pay for this.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
hard.
Then I guess there's a lot of ethics around, like, murdering all the people and all that.
Yeah, is one sort of consolation to the people is he lets them vote on who the next one to be crushed is going to be.
That's right.
So they form these sort of two political parties that try to railroad a member of the other party into being crushed in the skin cream machine.
Yeah. Are you working on sequels to either of those projects?
No.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Fine. I thought I'd ask. But you do have a lot of new stuff
I
coming
don't
out.
write a lot of sequels because I usually feel like I've just gotten away with something when I finish a book. Like,
you just robbed the bank. You don't want to go back.
Right. Don't stick around the scene of the crime.
Yeah. You got a bunch of new stuff coming up, though. Dog Tag, Firefly, Forgotten Divine. Talk to me about those.
The Forgotten Divine, we originally did as a Kickstarter, but it's coming to stores in November, and it tells the story of a space cult. This guy begins having visions of an alien world, and he thinks he's crazy. He thinks it's like a result of the PTSD he experienced after fighting in Afghanistan, and then he realizes that other people are having the same visions.
Yeah.
It's about them sort of forming together and settling in a compound and trying to figure out what these visions mean. And it really is kind of, I think, about how hard it is to explain something that's real to you, but that is only real to you, or about how hard it is to translate the experiences of your own mind and heart to another person. And Firefly is kind of self-explanatory. If you were a fan of the TV show,
right?
As I was, huge fan. We're just sort of picking up where that left off. It picks up right after the end of the TV show, and
this is you're taking over for someone, right? Like this is
they've done comic series in the past
here and there,
but it's not like in media res. It's not like it's like this is an issue number 1. And it starts a whole new story.
Yeah, and this is before the movie as well, right?
Before the movie, right after the TV show, but before the movie.
That's
so
cool.
Everyone's still alive.
Why do you think people are so attracted to Firefly still all these years?
Well, I think because it sort of defies expectations. It's not really any one genre. It's not like you can ever say, okay, I got it, it's a Western, or oh, I got it, it's a rom-com, or I got it, it's a buddy comedy. Yeah. It's sort of all of these things. Yeah. And it sort of meanders aimlessly but wonderfully through all the genres.
Yeah. What kind of do you have any guardrails in place of telling this new story? Are you do you have a lot of people in your ear telling you what you can and can't do?
No. In fact, nobody knew I was doing it again. I came like a thief in the night, and it's like I've already written half the series, and people are now just finding out. So it's too late.
And now they have no choice.
Too late to save me from myself.
What about Dog Tag? Is it a new one?
Yeah, Dog Tag is a war story because all the kids were clamoring. We say, Mark, we need a World War II comic. Yeah. The kids want a World War II comic
right now.
So I'm amazed they let me write it, but I'm really glad because I feel like it's especially relevant now to remind ourselves like how fascism always ends in disaster.
Yeah, it sure does, but like who's to say though, really? You know, let's just
it
give
never
it one
ends
more go.
well. You know, it's like if you weren't making the case for fascism, it's the story it's a lesson we seem to need to learn every 80 years or so. But if you're making the case for why we should succumb to fascism, cite to me all the examples where this has panned out well for the people who did that. But it tells the story of the guy Tom Fuller, who's like a reporter for Stars and Stripes, and the different sort of events he witnesses as Europe is liberated in the last year of the war.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Which one's coming out first of these three?
Firefly comes out, well, Dog Tag's already out now, so that one wins.
Right. That one wins.
Issue 3 just dropped on Wednesday. There's going to be 6 of them. Firefly drops on September 2nd.
All right.
And The Forgotten Divine, as I mentioned earlier, comes out in November.
Yeah, awesome. I'm being asked to ask you about a story about someone eating a cheeseburger. Is that
a story
about someone eating a cheeseburger? Does that ring a bell?
Cheeseburger, no.
It's apparently a story you've told before. This is just Ben setting me up.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Whew.
I was just a weird sort of Comic-Con tidbit. I was doing a signing on the show floor with my buddy Shannon Wheeler. We were signing God is Disappointed in You.
Yeah.
And Shannon stops working for a minute. He looks up and he says, "Is that Alec Baldwin?" And I looked up, and about 10 feet in front of us, like staring smack at us, it's Alec Baldwin, and he's like sitting on top of a garbage can in the show floor, and he's like eating a cheeseburger, looking like a merry little leprechaun. Like this is the greatest day of his life. He's just there grinning and eating a cheeseburger. And he had a bodyguard with him, and the bodyguard was like not happy that people were watching Alec Baldwin eat the cheeseburger. So he's trying to stand and block.
Yeah, how dare they watch that?
It's impossible because it's like people are looking from every angle.
Have you had any weird fan interactions?
Still my favorite exhibit at Comic-Con, by the way.
I mean, yeah, it sounds amazing. Have you had any other weird like fan interactions at all?
Most of my fan interactions are kind of weird, which is the way I
guess that's kind of the name of the game.
Yeah. No, people, I always love it when people, one of my favorite things is when people come up and give me things. Like they'll give me, I would love it if they gave me money, but what they really usually give me is like their own artwork or like a comic they made.
Yeah.
And it's meaningful to me. It's like I feel like I'm immediately
connected.
Related to somebody who is in the art of creating something against all odds of futility.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how you know you're a writer or an artist, is because you will create regardless. You don't do it for the plaudits, or you do it because you just have to do it.
Cool.
And I love it when I meet a fellow writer or artist or somebody who's like been working on something, they just give it to me. I always read them, and
awesome.
It just makes me feel like just connected.
Yeah. So do you have any plans to work with Alec Baldwin on like a cheeseburger theme?
Yeah, we're doing like we already got like a movie franchise, like Revenge of Cheeseburger.
That makes sense.
1, 2, and 3.
Okay, cool. Before I let you go, any dream jobs you got in the tank in terms of books you want to write that you haven't yet?
Yes, I am working on a project with Michael Avon Oeming, which hasn't been announced yet, but it's an ongoing series about a man trapped in a donkey's body.
Okay.
And it's called Lucius, which is the name of the man/donkey. And we're gonna release it on Mad Cave, and it should come out sometime in 2027.
Yeah.
But the artwork I've seen so far is just beautiful.
Awesome. Where can people find you this weekend?
I'll be floating around. I'm at the Ahoy panel tonight at 5 o'clock, and I'm also doing a Dynamite panel tomorrow at 2. I don't have a table at Artist Alley, but just if you see someone eating a cheeseburger on top of a garbage can, it's probably me.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Thank you so much, Mark Russell, for stopping by. So many fun projects coming up. Any last words before I kick you out?
Please buy one of the aforementioned comics.
Please.
You don't have to buy them all, but get one.
Just one.
Just one.
That's fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Russell, thank you so much. We'll be right back with Kelly SUE DeCONNICK. Stick around. welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are here at the Ignition Pavilion, and we just sat down with our very good friend of the shop, SUE DeCONNICK.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Kenzie's here as well because she's a huge fan. I try to include her every time we have SUE do something with us. I say Kenzie's got to be involved.
Over here, like, hi.
You know, we had
Come here, girl.
come on, get in a little closer,
here.
girly. We had you recently, it was a few months ago, we did the Wonder Woman Astoria book club.
Yeah.
And we made you call in and do a whole thing.
You made me. You put a gun to my head.
We put a gun to your
yes,
head.
Yes, it was terrible. It was
Yeah.
really. It
we
was
shipped you a bunch of book plates.
It was a huge burden to have a bunch of very kind, very thoughtful, dedicated, serious readers ask me questions about my book. It was awful.
Yeah. I apologize.
Yeah. Well, you know.
That being said,
Yes.
let's talk about some books.
Let's do it.
What you got going on right now? FML?
Yeah, I just wrapped up the first arc of FML, and the trade will be out, I think, in September.
Yeah.
I don't quite remember that. We have all new back matter in that. We really try not to put the same back matter in the singles as we have in the trade. One of the cool things I'm trying to highlight for the back matter of the first arc is because it is set such that Patty, the mom in the series, would have been a rock star and cartoonist in Portland in the 1990s. I was like, she would have known Ed Brubaker. Ed, can I interview you as Patty in 1993?
Oh my
and
God.
he was like, yes, absolutely.
That's awesome.
And so Ed sort of cosplayed himself as himself in 93.
Portland is such like a big part of your vibe.
Yeah.
Like obviously. Talk to me about Portland. What do you love about it?
I love Portland. And it's, you know, I grew up, I'm an Air Force family, and we moved around a lot, but I spent a good deal. I went to junior high, high school, and college in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Oh. And Austin, Texas is the whole keep Austin weird thing.
Yeah, sure.
And Portland has, we moved to Portland when I was an adult. Portland has keep Portland weird. And I'm like, okay, you can't do that. That is not, I love you, Portland, but that's not cool. You can't do a thing about how unique you are that you took from someplace else.
I didn't know that was from Austin.
Yeah,
originally.
it's from Austin.
I'm
And
from that area, so I always thought it was a Portland thing.
No, it's totally an Austin thing, but it was also then at the same time it was like, all right, but I've been back to Austin, and like it didn't work.
Yeah.
You know. So maybe we've earned it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matt and I, my husband Matt Fraction,
Yeah.
and I moved there in 2009, and just felt very much as though we found our niche. You know, our climate environment. We love the weather there. We're big readers. We like to look at the outdoors. We like tall windows. They look at big trees. We're not hikers. We're not.
I don't need to go inside of it.
Yeah.
No,
you know?
I enjoy true crime podcasts. A lot of those are set in the Pacific Northwest.
Sure.
So we have so that's fun for me.
Kenzie's
too.
Kenzie's from Portland as well.
I'm from Wilsonville, so like
Oh,
right outside
yeah,
of Portland.
totally.
Yeah.
Our dog is also from Wilsonville.
gosh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah. We adopted our dog from Wilsonville.
That's really cool.
Now, where is that in relation to Forks
Oh,
from
get outta
Twilight?
here. It's
Is that
south.
like near?
It's
oh, it's south.
But they filmed in Oregon. They filmed all of that in Oregon.
All right,
Yeah.
all
Well,
right,
most of it in
whatever.
Oregon.
So FML is a very autobiographical
Yeah.
story as well. So who is Riley?
Riley is Patty's son. He is a teenager who wakes up in the body of a monster, which is my very, very unsubtle, hi, this is what adolescence feels like.
Yeah.
And, you know, and we're doing a sort of a Kafka metamorphosis thing where it's just, like, he's never going back. You know, there's a sort of, like, people were like, oh, you know, well, is he gonna, no, he's a monster now. He woke up in this giant hairy body and he's like, everybody's afraid of me and I don't know how to navigate the world. And it was a lot about my son, or at least my perspective on, I want to be very careful to not speak for my son, but my perspective on my son's experience of adolescence. And he's this, you know, incredibly sweet boy, but he's always been very taken with the misunderstood monsters. So like the King Kongs and the Jasons, and like can't stand Freddy. Like, you know, if they're like legit bad guys, no. But if they're like, they're bad because we're afraid of them, that's a different thing. And I drew some parallel between that and kind of negotiating what is it to navigate masculinity. And like, I'm not scary. I can be a protector. But also, you know, I have to understand what it is to move through this world in a body that isn't necessarily the one that I have been in for all of this time. And you know, there's a fun. We set it up like it's going to be this big. Oh, spoilers! But we set it up like it's going to be this big thing, and then you know, he calls his mom upstairs, and she comes up, and like she sees him, and she screams, and then just like hits him with the towel, and is like, "Get in the car!" You know, we gotta go. And it's very much sort of the way, for me as a parent, it has felt like navigating adolescence and fascism and the global pandemic. I don't know, you heard about that?
what?
No.
Yeah, I know, that was a
What was
thing
that?
that happened, and all just everything of the last few years has felt like, okay, I cannot control that, so I can get the kids to school on time, and that's where we're going to focus. So it's just like, all right, you're a monster. We will open the sunroof, get in the car, you know?
What's next for you? What are you working on now?
I'm working on a licensed graphic novel.
Okay.
I can't
Can you give us
drop
a hint?
yet. My hint is you will not guess in a million years.
Okay.
So
Challenge accepted.
yeah, there you go. So working on that. Matt will be picking up the second arc of FML.
We were asking.
That's
So
If he was.
amazing.
Yeah.
How is that? You guys work together a lot, or
no, we don't. We wrote one teleplay together. One with it was me, Matt, and David Goyer. We wrote a pilot together. But other than that, we talk about one another's work a lot, but we've never actually like collaborated on the same script. So this is new.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm nervous about it, but I'm also excited about it because Matt and David are both fathers of daughters, and it'll be focused on Dad and Lil this time instead of Mom and Riley. And
that's a very cool way to collaborate on something. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, creatively, and then like as a couple, like that's really cool.
you know, and there's he's so good.
Yeah.
Like he's so good in a way that I kind of like a little bit pisses me off.
Sure. Well, it has to. you
Yeah, and I mean, mostly it's like, you know, Maverick and whereas like I'm gonna up my game, you know, but also there's a little bit, or I could put something in your coffee, you know, and but there's nobody I would trust. I think that makes me nervous is I know he will do something I never would have thought of.
Yeah.
And I want everyone to love it, but also I want them to love mine best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the OG. You
So,
know.
yeah.
And you guys hosted spotlight panels, right? This weekend?
It's going to be Saturday.
Oh, it's Saturday.
Saturday, we're gonna moderate one another's spotlight
That's
panels.
really fun.
So that, yeah.
Are you gonna learn something new about each other? You think?
I don't know. I don't think so. It would be interesting. We haven't prepped for it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
the best way, though. You know, you
Yeah.
already know. Just go in.
We
Be you.
kind of we talked about, well, yours should probably focus on this kind of aspect, and yours should probably focus on this kind of aspect. But I don't know. We might. The kids are here too.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Because Henry goes off to college next month, and so this
wow.
is like our last trip
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the last time we'll be a family of four, but it's the last. It's the last trip before he is like an adult off in the world.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been here since he was in a carrier, and Tallulah's never been. And they're going to the Eisners with us tonight, and
Oh,
then
wow.
they'll go to our spotlight panels too.
When was your first con? Do you remember?
My first con was a Big Apple con that was probably 2007.
Oh, wow.
8,
Okay.
something like that. Yeah. And I went with Will Rosado, and he had been a student of Walter and Weezy Simonson, and so we went up to their table to say hello, and he introduced us, and they were like, "We're about to go to lunch. Do you want to come with us?" I was like, "Yeah, I would like to. I like to do that. Yeah, okay." And we went to lunch with them, and they were incredibly gracious and wonderful. And then after, I talked to Walter about his issue of Thor that he wrote in verse.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, when we went back to the con floor, he dug up that issue at one of the like bin diving stalls, bought it for me. But I was wearing a necklace that said Lois because Lois Lane is my favorite character in comics.
Yeah.
And so he made it out to Lois, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell him because we're not going to do that. We're going to say thank you. But I told that story a few years later when I was doing press for the issue of Captain Marvel that I wrote in verse as an homage to him. And in the mail the next week, the same issue showed up. This time it was signed to Kelly Sue.
Aww.
It was just like,
That's sweet.
could there be nicer people in comics? I don't think so.
Have you ever had the opportunity to write for Lois?
I've written her twice.
Yeah.
It's been suggested to me a couple of times that I should pitch a Lois Lane book.
Yeah.
Yes,
But yeah, I mean, I really want to, but I also am like, you should get to keep something that's just for you. You know,
Yeah.
there should be something that's just, you're just a fan. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe one day. But I wrote her twice. I wrote her once when I was doing Not Wonder Woman, sorry. I wrote her once when I was doing Supergirl, and I wrote her once when I was doing a Lois and Clark short story for. I think it was for an online initiative, but I did it with Valentine from Bitch
Yeah.
Planet.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Do you have any other like fandoms like that you're like, this is too sacred for me to dip my toe in?
I have one that's the opposite of that. I
Okay.
have one that like my husband will never answer the question of like, what's the dream license project that you wanted to do?
I'm pretty sure I asked him that yesterday.
Yeah,
I
and
can't remember.
he's always like, no, you
Yeah.
know, and mine is Modesty Blaze.
Okay.
It's a Peter O'Donnell. It was a series of novels, and then it was also a comic strip, and it's been collected in books. And there were actually 2 films made. One with Monica Belli. I don't remember. I'm sorry, I blew that.
That's all right.
But
We'll bleep it out.
and a couple of publishers have tried to get it for me, and the estate won't license it.
Oh,
and I
no.
kind of respect that.
Yeah, you gotta, right?
Yeah, and it's like fair, but at the same time, it is my James Bond.
Yeah.
It is my. I love her.
Yeah.
And I love Willie Garvin, and I've read all the novels,
Monica
and I collect.
Vitti. They said in my ear, Monica Vitti?
Monica Vitti, that's exactly right. Yes, Monica Bello is a modern actress. Monica Vitti, it would be in
Vitti.
Italian.
There you
Yes,
go.
yes. And but it's she's like this. She's this master criminal. She's like if James Bond were a woman, and instead of being a secret agent, she's the head of. Well, she's actually. She was like a crime network, but now she's retired, and she just kind of goes around setting things right.
Okay.
So it's like, I guess it's more like John Wick. I should probably compare it more to
like
John
that.
Wick than.
Okay.
But there's a sexuality aspect to it that's very akin to James Bond that I really like because she is a little bit of a. Like she has a very platonic relationship with her right-hand man, you know, and then after that, it's like she just takes slivers, and then who are you? I don't know, you know, and it's kind of fun.
What inspires you these days, like in the zeitgeist? Like, are you and Matt just sitting at home watching Love Island, or like, or what's like your jam?
I mean, gosh, I consume a really insane amount of true crime, but I don't think
Yes.
that's probably
Yes.
what.
I mean, listen, you can be inspired by anything.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the stuff that really inspires me right now is actually immersive work.
Okay.
Like I'm really really interested in my degree is in theater, and you know, I wrote during the pandemic, I wrote a stage show for the Wynn Resort in Las Vegas called Awakening, and I'm working on a libretto for a rock opera for a musician right now, and then I've I went to this thing called the Next Stage Summit. This gentleman, Noah Nelson, runs it, and it's all immersive experiences, and like there's so many different definitions of that, but like everything from sort of Sleep No More to immersive video games to like VR to like Meow Wolf.
Yeah.
And I've been really fascinated by that lately and kind of consuming everything that I can in that direction.
I mean, that's kind of where we're at as a people, like post-pandemic. I feel like it's like we need that like human experience in such a way that's like not just sitting in front of the couch, but going out and doing something, you know?
Yeah, and like just a different way to experience narrative. You know, the work that most often moves me tends to be work that is like I love dance, and I love installation art, and these are things that are not tied to language or narrative.
Yeah, transcendent, you know.
And so the fact that then my work is very grounded in both language and narrative, and the actual job that I do is disembodied, right? So everything I talk and think a lot about. I mean, you've seen me. I talk with my hands. I'm Italian, right? And I love working with dancers, and I'm so interested in what we learn from the body. But my work is inherently disembodied,
right?
And so this immersive stuff is kind of a way of like, oh, this might be a way to kind of bring those things together to bring the body into my work a little bit.
Is there a way in the future to kind of blend your comic world with that sort of immersive experience world?
Maybe. One of the things I want to do, the idea while Matt is working on the next arc of FML, if time will allow, and it's a hard thing because one of the big puzzles is people are trying to figure out how to monetize something like an ARG, right?
Yeah.
And usually they're done with from a marketing budget. But I'm like, what could I write an ARG for FML that was a mom side adventure?
Yeah.
And how would I go about doing that? And then what would pay for the time that it would take me to do that?
That's the hard part, right? It's like there's so many cool things that all the artists like yourself can do, but it's like we got to figure out a way to like make it happen.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not like I wouldn't do it for the love of it, but there's only so many hours in the day, and I got 2 kids to put through school, you know? So if I'm doing that, I'm not doing something else, so it needs to be something that I'm bringing in an income for, so it's at least paying for itself, you know?
Listen, I feel you with the billion hours we've spent over here. And,
I'm no doubt.
You got to just do it. Listen, if you're having fun, though, it's all that matters, right?
Yeah. And I love your store so much.
We
Can
love
gush
you.
about that?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk about that for...
So let's talk about that.
All right, let's talk
I
about me
think that
now.
one of the things that that has like people are always trying to solve the puzzle of a comic store that is a comic store but also isn't, you know, a guy that smells like pot on a bench, but with a bunch of boxes, right? And in a lot of the ways that we've tried to, I didn't have to do this hard work. I'm saying we as an industry, right? Have to, you know, like, well, and we're, you know, it's also a game store, and it's also a, you know, and like, and that's great, but you guys have managed to do this thing where it does feel like a third space destination, right? And you have movies, and you have pinball, and you know, and it's like themed rooms, but it's not themed rooms like I could do themed rooms. I'm pretty handy with a little, you know, I can build a set. I don't want to brag. But this is like, oh no, this is like grown-up stuff. Yeah. You know, these are like, this is cool.
I mean, it goes back to what you were saying about experiences and like immersive stuff, and like that's what we wanted to do, is like create a third space where you're like just living life and experience it with people. It's like,
but you're doing that, and you're still comics focused.
Yeah.
And the the thing that killed me was the refrigerator cases. I just think that's brilliant.
Thank you.
So if you haven't been to the shop, they have these refrigerator cases like you would find in a bodega, and they have all of your new release comics shelved with like the ones that are out this week. It says fresh, right? And then it's like so cool.
Well, thank you.
So-
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're always welcome back. Hopefully, you're coming to Block Party this year.
I
We'll
have
see.
to take my dad to Italy this year. My dad is.
That's more fun.
Yeah.
You got to pass on that. We were already planning because Bendis is like our mascot.
Yes.
So he's coming, and we were just gonna charter a bus from Portland to bring everyone down.
Yeah, I'll drive.
I don't know.
Kenzie's gonna drive.
I don't know. We could maybe we'll push the Italy trip. My dad won't notice.
Yeah, he won't know.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Where can people find you this weekend?
I think we have the 2 spotlight panels tomorrow. We'll be at the Eisners this evening, and you can find me on Blue Sky or Instagram. I'm pretty easy to
Yeah,
find.
here and there.
I'm a little short chick with the red hair.
We're going to the Eisner after party. Are you nominated for anything?
Yeah, FML is nominated, but we're not going to win, you guys.
Oh, please. You never know.
No, it's not this category.
It's crazy. Wait, what is it up against?
Absolute Batman.
I've never heard of it. Is
Oh,
that like,
okay.
that's the edition, the collected thick edition they did, right?
Yeah. So, it's like I can't even remember who else in the category, but I laughed. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, all right. So
Okay.
it's like absolute Batman, absolute Martian Manhunter, like just a couple of like,
Yeah, sure.
yeah. It's me up against Ali and
Well, I mean,
George Floyd. No, George Floyd. Oh God, no.
No.
No, cut that. Did you see the booby ball?
Yeah, there's a booby ball there.
Think about that and pretend I didn't say what I just said accidentally.
But I know a lot of people say, it's a pleasure to just be nominated and blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, to be nominated against all those pieces of...
No, it's great. It's super
kinda crazy.
great. And honestly, it really is.
Yeah.
And I'm not for anything, but like, if you win an Oscar, it ups your rate.
Sure.
If you win an Eisner, your rate don't change. So, it's comics, y'all.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's a nice evening to go celebrate and be with your peers. And once you make it to that level, really and truly,
Yeah.
it's kind of stupid. Like, you can't, I mean that completely respectfully.
I mean,
but,
all award shows are stupid,
yes,
no matter
just
what.
Just in a, that is no disrespect.
Yeah, of
no
course not.
disrespect
Of
whatsoever.
course not.
But you can't, is this art better than this art? Who knows?
Yeah. Who's to say?
But to be on that short list of, oh no, your peers think this is some of the best work of the year. That's great.
That's
How
cool.
could you want more than that?
Yeah. We will be at the after party. We're going to stop
Sweet.
by. We'll wave at you from across the lobby
right,
or
excellent.
whatever. But good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Either way.
Thank you. Matt is up for, I think his Batman run is nominated, and also the Jimmy Olsen reprint.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
All
So
right. Well,
I
it'll
was
be a
like,
fun night.
Yeah.
Do you have any Eisner survival tips? I heard it's very long.
It is very long. It's been a while since I've been at the Eisners. A couple of years, my survival tip would have been swallow your tongue. But I don't think I was probably supposed to say that either.
That's fine.
But no, I mean it is long, but it is fun. And here's my tip: find Scotty Young.
Okay.
Scotty Young makes everything better.
Yeah.
He is the most delightful. Just at any time anything terrible happens to me in comics, I'm like, I gotta go tell Scotty. And Scotty's like, oh, girl! And then all of a sudden you're like, that was
All
great, right?
Now I feel better.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by and making time for us. I know it's a busy weekend for everybody.
It's my pleasure. It was really easy.
But ladies and gentlemen, it's Kelly SUE DeCONNICK, the one and only. Thank you so much. We're going to be right back with Matthew Rosenberg, so stick around. Welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are here at the Ignition Pavilion, and joining us right now is the one, the only Matthew Rosenberg.
I'm not the only. There's like a lot.
Shit. All right, let me do that again. Joining us is one of many, Matthew Rosenberg.
I have to do that because there's another one who won a Pulitzer.
Really? For what?
Writing X-Men. No, he's he's a journalist, war correspondent.
all right, well,
yeah, like real stuff,
That's
real
fine.
writing.
Listen, whatever.
I mean, look, they didn't give me a Pulitzer, so I have to respect it. Yeah.
And you just started writing Spawn.
I know.
So.
I know. They're talking. I don't want to jinx it, but they're saying.
Yeah, they're giving them out like left and right now.
Yeah,
Right here. So
yeah,
we're good.
and it's Spawn.
Yeah.
It's been so long since Spawn's won a Pulitzer. It's time to put it back there.
It's time. I think you can win every couple of years, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Eisners.
They don't want to every year be like, and the Pulitzer goes to
Goes to
Spawn,
Spawn.
every year and every. So they sit it. They give us a timeout, and we're gonna come back.
Yeah.
And
They gave it to Wanda that one year.
Oh yeah.
You know.
That was
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're big fans of you, as you know.
I didn't know that.
We've
actually.
collaborated in person many times.
We have.
Meaning conversed through words.
But I've signed at the shop.
You have,
I've
yeah.
come to I've signed in the parking lot and
Yeah.
inside. I've signed
Yeah.
outside and inside the shop.
Yeah, we move people from space to space. It's kind of like a graduating tier of like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you once you get inside, then you're good.
I started inside, and the last time I signed was outside.
Oh well, don't worry about it.
That's
It's cool.
God damn it.
You have a big announcement tomorrow?
No, it was today. I just found out I have a big announcement today. I got moved up. It's already announced.
Oh, okay. It says big announcement on Saturday.
Oh, I know.
What was it?
I'm the new writer on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What?
Yeah. I don't know if you're familiar.
No, but tell me.
4 turtles.
Yeah.
Brothers. Know how to do ninja stuff.
Uh-huh.
Somewhere between 13 and 19.
Okay.
That's it.
There's a secret in the ooze.
I think they've covered that already.
Oh,
They've
shit,
gone to
okay.
the ooze. Yeah, no. Me and Juan Cabal next year are taking over the title from Freddie Williams and Gene Luen Yang. I'm very excited. Issue 25 in January.
Okay.
I'm the new Turtles writer.
That's okay. Why not?
Why-
What are you taking over next? My Little Pony?
They haven't called yet. I would love to. No, in all honesty, I was working at DC a lot, and I was having an amazing time, but I've been very lucky in my own stuff doing really well, and I have a movie coming out, and I said, like, I think I'm going to step away from doing other people's stuff. I'm just going to make my own stuff. And I said, the only calls I would take would be G.I. Joe and Turtles. Those are the only two things that mean to me. And then phone rings, and they're like, Turtles?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, here we are.
This is what you do. You jinx yourself with really good, amazing
You
dream come true projects.
manifested it, and
Yeah.
then the universe said, haha.
Yeah, now you have to do it.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't plan on sleeping.
Time.
Yeah. Hope you didn't want to go outside or
Life.
see the sun. And I was
Yeah.
like, I like turtles more than I like the sun, so it's fine. It's
That's
fine.
true. Okay, cool. How's it going with Spawn?
It's great. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a crazy ride.
Yeah.
It's a crazy thing to jump on. I know you are. I know you guys have a Spawn book club.
We did, yeah. So we sat down with Todd yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen any of the clips. They're floating around.
I saw there's.
He's a vibe
Todd is
in
amazing.
the best way.
Todd is amazing. I tell everyone because everybody asks what's Todd like.
Yeah.
And I say he's exactly the person you want him to be, times 2.
Yeah.
He's the stories are bigger and better. The energy. He's the kindest and most charitable. He's so smart about comics.
Yeah.
And the ideas are so wild. Everything is like exactly as I imagined it, but much bigger.
Yeah.
It's great.
So what's the collaboration like? Has been like with on Spawn?
It's been awesome. In the past, a lot when other people write Spawn, from my understanding, Todd is very like hands-on with it.
Yeah.
He specifically told me, he's like, I really do want to let someone do it. I want to let someone run with it. That's what I want from you. And in fact, when I started, we were on the phone, 2-3 times a week for 4 hours at a time, just like talking about everything, because it's his life. It's his life's work. I mean, obviously he has a ton of other stuff, but like it's 30 years of like concentrated Todd in there.
35.
35 years, that's true.
Yeah.
And I was rounding down. And so like I wanted to get to know him. I wanted to get to know like how he works, and he's so sharing and thoughtful. And so we were bouncing ideas off each other for a long time. And then I sort of just was like, okay, I think I'm ready to send you a thing. And I sent him a pitch. And he was like, no. And I was like, oh. And he's been so like helpful and thoughtful. And I was like, oh, I think I just got fired.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, can we jump on the phone and talk about it? And he said, this feels like something I'd write.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's the point. It's your title. I'm trying to write like you. And he was like, if I wanted something I'd write it.
Fair.
I hired you for you to run with it. And that, to me, that was one of the
That's
greatest
crazy.
notes an editor's ever given me. And so I came back and I was like, this is what I would do. And he was like, yeah, do it. And he reads everything and he chimes in and gives thoughts and offers things up and is very generous, but is also like, do it. Let's see.
Yeah.
And as he says, you know, the numbers talk. If people don't show up,
He did in fact say that
Yeah.
yesterday.
I know.
I asked him about what was it like handing it over, and he was like, hopefully he doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
I fully, and I said to him, when we started, he was like, I was like, how much story should I plan? He said, give me 7 years. I said, no.
Whoa.
I was like, I'm not going to do that. And he said, why not? And I said, that's a lot of work, and you're going to fire me. And he said, I'm going to fire you if you need to be fired. I said, well, I'm not going to give you 7 years on it. I might be fired. I said, how about I give you 2, and if I'm still get the thumbs up, I'll give you 2 more. and I love it. I'll go as long as I can, and when the time comes for me to be beheaded, I'll take it with a smile because it's been an honor.
They must be happy enough because now you're doing Kingspawn as well.
Yeah. It expanded into the story that I pitched him was bigger and sort of expanded. And, you know, I said to him, I'm not pitching this for you to write it, but like hopefully there could be a collaboration with the Kingspawn writer. And he said, I'm the Kingspawn writer. And I said, well, I know, but I'm saying we could work together. And he said, it's just easier if you do both. I said, okay. So that's how I got both.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. How long are you going to write for? No, like 300 issues, something like that?
Todd did the 375, so I'll be happy just doing 400 more.
Yeah.
Just like
something like that.
yeah. So I'll probably leave at 775, I guess. Yeah, fine.
If Destruction Be Our Lot
Yeah,
is coming out now,
I write that book.
talk to me about that one.
It's a image comic that I do with my very good buddy Andy McDonald on art, and my very okay brother Mark co-writes it with me, and he's a decent brother. He's solid. And it's a future where humans have gone extinct and robots have inherited the earth, and our story follows the animatronic Abraham Lincoln as he wanders through this robotic world trying to find his purpose, and he gets kind of sad and maybe develops some like coping mechanisms that aren't healthy, and he's just looking for a purpose and life and a reason that he is the way he is.
Okay. I like it. It's selling like hotcakes, as most of your pieces do.
You know, I'm not myself a fan of hotcakes, but I know that other people
They
are.
sell though.
They sell though. I
You
can't
know?
deny it. Yeah.
We're gonna
Do
start
I buy
serving
them? No.
Yeah, but you know,
Just I don't actually know what a hotcake is.
we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
You told a story recently on your Instagram, or I saw it somewhere on the internet about a particular elevator ride. Can you tell that story again now here?
My San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. Have you told this story a billion times?
No, it doesn't come up that much.
All
but
right,
I
well,
have
here we go.
told
Let's
it
run it.
recently. I was at San Diego Comic-Con a bunch of years ago. This is my first time here in 6 years.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I haven't done a con except for your parking lot in 6 years.
You're what?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
So this is more than 6 years ago, and I was coming down I was staying in one of those hotels.
Yeah.
I'm not going to advertise for a hotel unless they pay me, but
Yeah, exactly.
a nice hotel. And I was high up, 'cause I'm a fancy boy, and
Yeah.
the doors open as we go down, and a woman gets on, and the doors close, standing in an elevator, and then she just turns to me very quickly, and she goes, "When we get to the lobby, can you shield me?" And I was like, "Excuse me?" And she's like, "Just shield me and take me to the car." And I said, "Shield you from what?" And then the doors
Bullets?
opened, and there was a mob of people with headshots and cameras, and they're all sort of yelling. And my days of working the door at hardcore shows in New York City sort of kicked in, and I was just shoving people and being like, back up, everyone move. And I walked this young lady out to a car, and there was a car waiting and a driver, and she got in and she said, "Thank you so much," and drove away. And I was like, I don't know what just happened. And all of the paparazzi and headshot people were like, fuck you, you're the worst. Like, why'd you do that? And I was like, who was that? What just happened? Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what I did. And it was a lady from Game of Thrones. Which
Oh,
I
it
had not watched.
was?
Oh, yeah.
I thought we didn't know who it was.
Oh, no, I found out.
Was it Khaleesi?
No, it was the woman who ends up with Jon Snow, the wildling who ends up with Jon Snow, the
Oh.
redhead.
She wanted to be a secretary in Downton Abbey, and then she ended up with
We didn't get into that in the elevator.
you missed out,
I
my
know.
friend.
Yeah,
'cause,
I was
you
like,
know.
what? I was like, if you were on Downton Abbey, what would you like to be? They have secretaries on Downton Abbey?
Well,
I guess I don't understand what Downton Abbey
She
is.
wasn't. She wanted to be a secretary. It was a
She
whole.
wanted to invent secretaries?
So
When does
here's how it
Downton Abbey
works.
take place?
Listen. So there's an upstairs and there's downstairs, right?
What?
So Downton Abbey is like the servants
Uh-huh.
that live in the downstairs. So there's like different. There's maids and there's cooks and there's all these sorts of things.
Yeah.
Being a secretary at that time was like a big deal. So like she wanted to become a secretary
Yeah.
and leave Downton Abbey to
Yeah,
work in the real world.
Yeah, I'm trying to play. No, we didn't talk about it.
All right. Well,
Um,
this story's boring then.
no, it recontextualizes a lot of it for me.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I can see it now, but at
Yeah.
the time I didn't know. And yeah, and so that was our brief friendship. And I hope she still thinks about me fondly, but I have a feeling that she doesn't remember any of this because that was her life for a long
I mean,
time.
she's busy, at her steno desk or whatever it's called.
Again, I don't know what Downton Abbey is.
Maybe you should take over writing a Downton Abbey comic adaptation.
I would do a Downton Abbey Spawn crossover. Does that make sense? Would that be cool?
Yes, it makes sense.
In my head, I would cross over Spawn with anything.
I have a Downton Abbey face tattoo. 100%.
What?
I'm just gonna let
one
you
of
decide.
Your tattoos on your face is a Downton Abbey tattoo, not you have a tattoo of someone from Downton Abbey's face.
I can understand how that might have been a
It's
confusing
ambiguous.
thing to say, and it's slightly ambiguous. But yes, no, I have a Downton Abbey themed tattoo on my face.
Cool.
I also have a Spawn tattoo,
Not on your face.
not on my face.
You should get the mask.
That. Yeah,
Would be,
it would be
you
pretty.
could pull it off. You could pull it off.
I think so as well,
Yeah.
but you have a movie adaptation coming out.
I have a Go-Go's tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Looks like an airplane and it says vacation all I ever wanted.
Really?
And I got it at a tattoo parlor on Hyperion that went out of business.
I think Ben talked to you about we're trying to do a tattoo show.
Yes.
Where I interview people while we're both getting tattooed.
Yes.
Because I just like the idea of like two of us laying side by side,
Oh, yeah.
writhing in
We
pain.
could do that anyway, but
know.
it makes more sense with a tattoo involved. Maybe.
I
Maybe
mean,
not.
There
Could
could be a
go either way.
spinoff.
Yeah.
But we should
talk about it.
We should talk about that because
I have a movie coming out. Was that the question?
no, let's talk about Downton Abbey some more. Well,
I mean,
sure,
I have
sure.
I have a lot. If you want to turn this around, I have a lot of questions about Downton Abbey and face tattoos for Downton Abbey. If you want to
Listen,
come over here and I'll
I
sit
just
in
think
the
that
chair.
there's levels of fandom, right? If you're gonna love
There's apparently
something
ones
enough,
I never knew existed
if
until right
there's-
now.
If you're gonna love something enough, you have to show it as best you can. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
I also have
you thought that was the best way.
It was the only way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I also have a Beaches tattoo.
The movie.
The movie, yeah, not
Bette Midler.
not the remake,
No,
not the Idina Menzel one.
Barbara Hershey, Bette Midler.
Obviously, yeah,
Yeah. It's Barbara Hershey. I didn't make that up, right?
No, it's absolutely Barbara Hershey.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
As did she in the movie.
Yep.
You know. Let's talk about your movie though.
Yeah. It's, okay. Good transition as always. We have a movie. Myself and Tyler Boss and a few thousand other people worked on it. An adaptation of our book Four Kids Walk Into a Bank.
Yeah.
It is coming out next year, but tomorrow, if you're in Comic-Con, we haven't publicized this at all, which we probably should have.
We'll bleep it out.
No, we could do it.
Oh,
Let's go.
we'll publicize
to
it.
the camera, to this here.
Wherever you want.
I always wanted to do that. I knew which one, but
Yeah.
I wanted to do it. It
I
looks
know.
cool.
I get it.
Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, Black Mask, our esteemed publisher, we're going to show the first 5 minutes of the movie.
Really?
Which will not be online, will not be shown again. I mean, it'll be shown again when the movie's in theaters.
Yeah.
But we're not cutting it out of the movie and being
Yeah.
like the 80
This is
people who
it.
came to the panel got to see the opening. You just have to come in late.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That is pretty cool.
I like to punish the audience as much as possible.
Yeah.
So we're showing the first 5 minutes. It's awesome. It's Frankie Shaw directed it, who made an amazing show on Showtime that is beloved.
Downton Abbey?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
She made Smilf, and She killed it on directing. Liam Neeson, a bunch of amazing young actors, and yeah, it's Four Kids Walking a Bank. It's going to be out. I know when it's coming out.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm allowed to say when it's coming out.
The trailer's out, right?
No trailer yet.
Oh, okay.
No, there's just teaser images.
So you're just show 5 minutes of it
We're
tomorrow?
showing 5 minutes of it tomorrow.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna have to figure out.
At 5 p.m. in a room.
Okay.
That it might just be me and Tyler. I don't know because we didn't tell anyone. And yeah, I'm excited.
What room is it? Because I'll make a little clip and I'll post it. All right, never mind.
Like Tyler's hotel room.
Tyler's hotel room. Okay.
Room 237 at the Marriott. No, I don't know. No, one of those. Not. It's not a Hall H thing.
Yeah.
Because they don't let you put stuff in Hall H without
You
telling
can't just
anyone.
sign up?
Yeah. They can't just be like, "Do you want to secretly show 5 minutes of a movie?" They don't let you do that. I mean, they probably are doing that all the time, but they wouldn't let us do it.
I thought that was like the
we,
thing.
We don't have any Avengers in our movie.
Oh.
So.
Oh,
Or
yet.
do we?
Oh.
One of our lovely actors is in the new Hunger Games, so that's
Oh, really?
yeah.
Well,
So-
there you have it.
And one of them is in Shazam, and
That's the Sinbad movie that doesn't actually exist.
oh, it exists. I've seen it.
Yeah.
And one of them is in the movie After Sun, which is like my favorite movie of the last 5 years. So I
Yeah.
was very excited. After Sun is like,
That's a good one.
yeah.
That's a good one. Where can people find you this weekend aside from Tyler's hotel room?
Jesus, please don't find me. I have a bunch of I have a signing every day and a panel every day. I'm signing at the Black Mask booth by myself one day. I think tomorrow. I'm signing at the Image booth on Sunday with SUE DeCONNICK.
Yeah.
I have a few more panels. I don't remember what they are. Not a big deal. Oh, I have the showing my movie panel that I just spoke about tomorrow at 5. And other than that, mostly I'll probably be at like the Mrs. Fields.
Okay. Yeah, the cookie place.
Yeah. We used to have Mrs. Fields in New York, and we don't have them anymore.
Yeah.
And so I get really nostalgic. I don't even know if they're good.
I just feel like Crumble is on their way out and Mrs. Fields is coming back in.
You know what? I 100% agree.
Yeah.
There's in New York. They open a Crumble and there's lines, and then they open a place 2 doors down that is called Better Than Crumble.
Really?
And I was like, yeah.
I mean, Crumble's just frosting on like a serving platter.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Anyway, on that note, thank you so much for coming by, Matthew Rosenberg. We have some stuff for you to sign. We've got some Spawn and stuff like that, if you don't mind.
I'd love to.
But thank you again, and
Thank you.
please stick around because we're coming back with Nathan Fillion right after this. Welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We're here at the Ignition Pavilion, and we've got a pre-recorded interview for you. We snuck over a little earlier today, went over to the Dark Horse Green Room, and we talked all things Witness Point with Nathan Fillion, Heath Corson, and Sue Lee. So check it out. Welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We are here in the green room
And we're back.
And we're back. We're back here with we're live from the green, and we're back. We're live from the green room over at Dark Horse booth inside the convention center. I am here with Nathan Fillion, Heath Corson, and Sue Lee of Witness Point. Hello.
Steps away from us, right behind these very thin walls made of plastic and some kind of foam core.
Or fabric.
Throngs and throngs of people in costumes, with comics and accoutrement.
And a dream. And just a dream.
Tell me about this dream.
Just to see their favorite comic creators and get a signature on their favorite books.
What do you think about that?
Amazing.
Content, baby. This is the creative team from Witness Point, the brand new graphic novel comic series from Dark Horse, which is a huge hit at Revenge of. We sold out immediately. Give me the quick pitch on this book.
Well,
Yeah, go.
all right, you want me to go?
Yeah.
Witness Point is the story of a small town sheriff in Baraboo, Wisconsin, in a town with a ridiculous secret. What he finds out is that they have been putting people in the witness protection program there for the past 40 years, and then there's a murder, and now that is big trouble. That's the pitch.
I love that. This is a full circle moment for me because we actually announced this book at Revenge of last year at Comic Creators Block Party. Sue, you weren't able to be there,
But we announced her.
but we announced your
Yes, we announced
involvement.
you then.
Yeah,
and there was a gasp.
There was an audible.
Ooh. Yeah,
I
we
looked
had.
at Heath and I went, "That was awesome. That was really good."
We had little cards of your art. People were lined up. It was great. It was fantastic. But here we are. The book is out. How's the reception been? Do you love it?
Yeah, actually, fantastic.
It's been great.
I'm a little. I have like friends calling me who read it, and they're telling me how great it is, but with a really surprised tone. I'm a little resentful about the surprised tone.
I know. They're
not saying
surprised,
that,
right?
Hey, it's got your name on it, but it's really good.
You would listen when you are mixed in with the industry. There's a lot of people where you're like, no, your book is really good. You have to say that a lot. But when a book like Witness Point is actually very good, which
Yes.
and sells very well, it's very exciting.
Like they're trying to convince you it's good.
No,
Like,
it's good.
I know it's good. We made it. We made it because we think it's good.
It's good.
Yeah.
We ship copies of the book all over the country because we have like an online store as well. We shipped a bunch of copies to a person named Robert Fillion, which I believe
That is actually my father. Yes.
we got an
Actually,
order.
Probably my mother using my father's mailing address.
The books are sold out?
Yeah, he bought like 500 copies. It was crazy. Yeah, it was a fun thing to come through.
Meanwhile, my parents have yet to read it, so you know. There we go.
You know, that's how they do. Nathan, how's it been working in comics, and how's this process been for you?
Okay, super easy. Because honestly, I don't do any of the actual
The drawing
the
part.
part that makes
you didn't
comic
do it.
books so very
Yeah,
very
yeah.
hard. I was like, we can make it. I mean, we can make it.
Yeah.
Like we're making it, right? Though, but we are making it, right? I'm the guy who keeps making sure that they know I'm in the group. But the fact is, I grew up reading comic books. They really ignited my fire for reading, ignited my fire for art and drawing, and I like to doodle. I'm not talented, but I do really find a thrill in it. It was the beginning of a great deal for me. It all started with comic books, and to be able to dip back into it in this way of actually participating, it's kind of like my career. I've been a fan of all these wonderful movies and television shows.
Yeah.
Now I get to participate, and this is just an extension of that. It's
I
really
mean,
been-
you're a legend in the comic world, and here you are back in the comic world.
And I'll say these two are excellent hosts
Yeah.
to bring you into an entirely new industry and a new experience. This has been really positive for me. Again, they do the hard work. I just had the positive experience.
Sue, talk to me about working with these two since you were here last time.
Well, I think you're selling yourself short a little bit. If it wasn't for you and Heath, I wouldn't be able to work on this or join this project at all. So thank you, truly. Like, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I mean,
and it's been, like, great.
You're the glue that holds this book together. It's just words without the amazing pictures.
That's true. Thank you.
She'll take it.
Is it always like this when you're because this is the only comic book I've ever made, so I don't know. So is this experience? How does this experience rate by
It's
other
actually pretty
comic
good.
book?
It's actually very good.
It's been very good. I
Yeah.
would say 10 out of 10, no notes. Because partially, it really, it all sort of balances on the relationship between the writer and artist,
Yes.
because that's the creative team. You know, we're the creative team. So if this isn't good and you're not in sync and you're not going towards the same place, it can be problematic.
Yeah.
But I trust Sue 100%. In fact, on the pages, we go, hey, beat this. Like, this is what we could be, do better. Like, and she always does.
I don't say do better. I just I don't think this makes sense. That's
Yeah.
Although your team behind us,
Yes.
they make everything so much smoother, and it's just like such a dream to work with everyone.
That's
No,
Kim
truly.
Seeley, that's
Yeah.
Michelle
No, no, no,
Chapman, that's
seriously.
Siobhan Holman,
Like,
that's Josh
I'm
Levy.
you know, you're great, but
I
like
do.
without that, no, truly, without them, it would not run as smooth. And I'm like, this is the most efficient. I feel really cared for, really involved, and like everyone. Oh, I love you guys. Like truly, this is a dream. Like
Yeah.
Nathan's great, but
That's
they might be even better.
What's next for Witness Point? How many more issues are we getting, and how? When's the next one coming out?
We get 4 issues.
What
Next
total?
one is due in August. I believe August 19th is our next one.
Okay.
It is number 2. We switch the POV to our Deputy U.S. Marshal, Priya Kabrani, and she picks up the narrative. And it's very cool because we get a little two-hander between our two characters.
I love that. In a perfect world, are you going to do a volume 2? You're going to keep going forever?
Yeah.
Nathan?
Yeah, Nathan.
I mean, it seems easy for me to say.
That's why we
Again,
gave it to you.
But yes, I mean,
Yes.
I'm having a great deal of fun, and
That's all
to
that
me, I'm
matters.
going, this is easy. So yes,
There are more stories to be told in Witness Point, I think.
And more things to do.
More things to
can't
do.
say.
yeah.
Okay, before we go, I wanted to ask you, you're all convention professionals. Any crazy stories you want to leave us with? I'm sure there's got to be one that like rises to the top with everyone.
Okay, I'll start. I have a crazy story. When I was promoting Batman Assault on Arkham, we were at the WB booth, and they were like, oh, do you want to meet Mike Tyson? He's upstairs. And I went, yeah. So Mike Tyson was promoting the Mike Tyson Mysteries, and so I have pictures with me and Mike Tyson at the top of the Warner Brothers booth, and I was like, this is comics.
OG face tat daddy.
Yes.
You know, bless up.
Okay.
That was a pretty good one.
That's nice. That's good.
Okay, I'm very lucky. I have the best fans in the world, sorry, but they're really sweet.
Yeah.
I've never had anything insane or nasty. They've been super nice. They give me gifts. They're the kindest fans ever. So if you're watching, please, I love you all. Thank you.
For me, it's not super easy walking the floor just
Yeah.
for expedience sake. So I have, on occasion, donned disguises.
Yeah.
And one year I did a white cowboy hat, red bandana, blue cowboy shirt. I was kind of vigilante.
Vigilante
style,
shirt.
But I also put on sunglasses, so I was covered. You could not see me. And I came down to the floor and I said, "Can I get 2 of these?" And the lady next to me said, "Nathan Fillion?"
No. Done.
Done. And that's that.
My voice is my passport.
Yeah.
Sneakers, guys. Robert Redford,
yes.
sneakers. It's a movie quote. Okay.
Good call.
Thank you.
Nice call.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I know you guys have a super tight schedule. Thank you for like making a little bit of space for us in the green room and talking through this. Witness Point, everybody. Dark Horse. It's available now. It's online. It's all over the place. Are you giving out exclusives today, or what do you got back
We
there?
have signed copies today of both covers, cover A and B, that we will be signing today.
And I say this, when you're reading this comic book, I want you to do this in your head. Imagine it were a TV show, and I want you to cast the comic book,
Yeah.
and then hit us up online with some ideas.
good.
I love it when fans do that, and I feel like
Yeah.
now the industry is starting to like kind of like take the lead. Like this is what the people
All
want.
I can do when I'm reading this
Yeah.
thing is cast the show.
Yeah.
That's all I can do. So I
Yeah.
want to see these. I want to see these.
That's a good call.
Casts.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, you guys. This is Revenge of TV. We're live from San Diego Comic Con. I'm going to that camera. I should go to this camera.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We're here at the Initiative Pavilion, and we are doing the damn thing. I got on the couch Franklin Jonas, Curt Pires, and Timmy Heague from Lost Fantasy, Fireborn, all of the dang things. Talk to me.
How you doing? How's your con?
Thanks for having us.
So far, so good. It's actually been freezing in here, which has been a blessing and a curse because it's disgusting outside.
It comes with caveats.
Yeah. So, you know, it's good. How about you guys? Are you living it?
Yeah.
We love Comic-Con. Franklin just showed me his new cool vintage comic holder bag.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's very cool.
Okay.
Very cool. It's like an
Come up.
80s little thing. It's like a little briefcase.
Yeah.
But specifically for comics, I think it's very cool.
And you didn't bring it on the show?
I mean, I could run back and get it. It's just gonna take out of our time.
Pull out Lost Fantasy and Fireborn in it?
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, thank you.
When did you guys got in on Tuesday, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Okay, and you're like hustling. You're going from place to place, doing signing after signing, yeah?
We're trying. I mean, this is my first con on this side of the table.
Okay.
It's amazing.
How's it been?
It's incredible. It's so
Yeah?
different and it's so cool. And like, I've been coming here for so many years as a fan, and then this guy tapped me last year.
Yeah.
And now here we are.
Talk to me about the book.
Fireborn.
Yeah.
Fireborn. Well, first I think we gotta say Franklin I met here. He was like such an evangelist for comic and was propping up Lost Fantasy and showing a lot of love. And now, like you said, he's on the other side here. So it's kind of the magic of Comic-Con that brought us together. But Fireborn is our superhero book at Image Comics. It's the best new Image hero of the last decade at least.
Ever, of all time.
All time.
3 people on this couch.
We all agree. And so he pitches like Invincible meets How to Train Your Dragon. It's a fantasy, all-out, high-octane action superhero book.
Yeah, and it's selling like crazy.
Yes, we have
doing
lots
really
of
well.
readers. We're super grateful. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, the covers are going nuts. Like, you couldn't ask for a better debut, huh?
I mean, Curt, he's so genius with the homage covers. With Lost Fantasy, that's what hooked me at first. I came into the shop and saw issue 1 of Lost Fantasy and was like, oh, I gotta grab that. And then luckily with us, we've had a similar draw for people, which is really cool.
Yeah, and what makes this kind of different than other like sort of magic series? What's the twist?
Is that I hate magic and comic books and most fantasy stuff. So I wanted to do a fantasy story that felt grounded and cool and like that I would want to read, right? And so like we really try and keep things grounded in character and the stakes high. And so it doesn't just feel like we're always power scaling or people are like magic bullet sponges. There's real stakes and violence and consequence in our books. So
Yeah.
I think that's what we do different.
That's really cool.
Curt had a lot of fun with me coming from Sabrina the Teenage Witch to his world of magic.
Yeah, wow.
Extremely different.
How so? Give me all the reasons.
Well, there's definitely not a talking cat and flying broomsticks in Lost Fantasy.
Yet.
But there's, no, never. But there's giant ass swords,
All
which...
right.
Who needs Salem the cat when you got a giant ass sword?
Yeah.
Don't tell Archie I said that.
So this is your first time on this side of the stanchion, if you will. You've been going for how many years now to the convention?
I think my first year was 2007.
Yeah.
I think I was
Okay.
really young, but at that point I was already a Wednesday Warrior, and
Yeah.
I already had a pull list. Shouts out House of Secrets in
House of
Burbank.
Secrets, yeah.
Great store. I've been going there since I was a little kid, man, and so coming here, it's cool now to be in like parties with people that I like waited in signings for.
Yeah.
As, you know, growing up and these heroes of mine, and it's very different, but it's definitely a moment. It's a moment.
Yeah. So what's your jam? What's your favorite comic series? What are you reading right now?
Right now, I mean, everyone's reading A Sword of Crisis. That's
Yeah.
like just
Of course.
it's so incredible, and it takes a lot for me to cry to a book, and I've cried to several issues of that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just so well written. I mean, DC's on like a high.
Yeah.
Their stuff is
They're
just
just
so
crushing it left
so
and right.
good, dude. It's amazing. Yeah, I would say weirdly enough, what they did with the new history of the DC universe. I'm like a lore guy,
Yeah.
and so that was really cool to see and really
Yeah.
special for me.
What about you, Curt?
Fireborn. No.
Oh yeah, I should have said Fireborn. Sorry.
What am I thinking? Okay, like I was telling Franklin this backstage. I just compulsively bought like 5 terminal blind bags that
Yeah.
I kept ripping. You know,
get
that's
anything
more
good?
about my gambling addiction than comic books. But no, I'm looking forward to that. I love everyone involved in it, like the who's who of artists, and so I got 2 number 2s, and so I had to go buy more so I can get a number 1. But I'm really looking forward to that. I love everything Kirkman does, and those artists on board are incredible.
Yeah. What about you?
I really like this little book called Absolute Batman. I know
Yeah.
no one's reading it or heard
I
of
have
it.
never heard of it. People keep bringing it up.
It's a real like small indie book, but
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
got potential and legs.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the blind bag craze? I know you just said you bought like 5 blind bags. It's hard to like not see through it as like some kind of money grab, but also be so invested in wanting to participate. You know what I mean? Are we gonna get blind bag Fireborns?
So I'm teasing a new Image comic project tomorrow that both these guys will be contributing to, and it's sort of got a blind bag, but not really a blind bag. I'm doing my own version. Like I said, I already think my comics are the best, and I'm addicted to gambling, so I'm really trying to combine these two things together.
You got to be addicted to gambling if you're gonna work in comics.
Exactly, but I think it's cool when what's in the bag is cool, when it's just not a money grab, right? I think Robert does it the best way, where you can get future issues and it's all really creator driven. Obviously, if it's just mindless speculation, this kind of stuff, it's not as special. So I like what they're doing at Skybound.
Everything he just said is actually the official solicitation for the book and the project, word to word. It's a bit lengthy, but we want to get the point across.
You heard it here first,
Yeah.
folks.
And Timmy, you write there's like a B story, right, in Fireborn?
Yeah, so I'm writing B stories in both Lost Fantasy and Fireborn, and then we're announcing something really cool tomorrow at the panel as well.
Okay.
That goes beyond that, and yeah, I'm just having the time of my life. I'm really thankful to be working with Curt.
How
and
does what
Franklin.
you do fit into the greater story?
Curt told me the other day, he said it perfectly. Every time we do a backup, a new story, we're building the universe. And so it's as a guy who's been obsessed with the DC and Marvel universe his entire life, like to be able to help contribute this brand new universe. It's all about just high octane adventure based on comics that we love, like inspired by them. Like it's just a thrill to help build this world.
Yeah. Where do we go from here with Fireborn? How many issues do we got in the tank?
We're not slowing down. We're not
just-
stopping.
Do you want to say? I don't know. I don't know what the.
We're not stopping.
We're not
keep
stopping.
going.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna
nonstop.
keep going.
Again, we've made the greatest New Image Comics hero of like so much time.
You can't stop the Fireborn.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
I've heard that.
That's clip worthy, Jeff.
Yes, clip it.
Thank you. Okay, so you guys are all convention professionals in more ways than one. Can you give me some tips on how to survive this weekend?
Don't go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Don't go in the bathroom.
Learn that one the hard way.
It's been so many years since I was here on a Wednesday, and my God, I went to the bathroom on Wednesday, and it smelled normal.
Yeah.
It just smelled like a normal bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh God, it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. If you have to go to the bathroom, go on Wednesday.
And then don't the rest of the time.
Don't just hold it.
Yeah.
Do we all remember the San Diego Comic-Con with Deadpool 2 and the tissue, the Deadpool branded toilet paper that people were like stealing from the toilets
No,
of
but I like
Comic-Con to
that.
sell on eBay?
That's smart.
Yeah, it was wild times.
More of that.
Lightly used.
Yeah.
What about you, Curt?
Use your fists. Back a bit. Don't shake hands. Don't
That's
shake
the
hands.
advice I normally give.
Yeah.
Clip
Just
it.
not at Comic-Con.
I phrased it that way for the clip, you guys. So that was my gift to you. You got that,
Yeah.
that clip.
That's so kind.
Curt Pires, use the fist.
Yeah,
Merry
exactly.
Christmas.
My best advice is coming to our signings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When's the
Yeah.
next signing?
Right after this.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going
Which
straight
booth?
from here.
The
Neon
Neon
Ichiban.
Ichiban, yeah.
Neon Ichiban. Okay. They're right in the center. They got
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
and they got all that
Prime real
space.
estate.
Yeah.
They have a
Prime
big
real estate
booth. We
right
got
there.
shiny books
So
that we're trying to
shiny.
sell to people. They said, hey, guys, want to come over here and stand around our iPads and sell your
Yeah.
shiny comic books? I
Where
said,
is it?
absolutely.
Did you bring me one?
We forgot. Oh, my God.
we know where we can find you, Jeff.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
We're sorry. We're
what
bad.
else? What's going on for the rest of the weekend? What you got going on Saturday, Sunday?
Panels, more signings. Eisner's are tonight.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Stoked
fun.
about that.
Going to the. You have a table. I know
Yeah,
that.
I do have a table.
You
Yeah,
all
yeah.
going?
Nice.
Yeah.
What's up,
hey.
buddy?
Sweet.
Cool.
We got the Fireborn, the Pierce Army everywhere, man. You're just
Yeah.
witnessing that, right?
I
It's
know,
crazy.
It's crazy. You see that?
Making waves.
Yeah.
Dabbed you up right on live television.
I actually
Yeah.
love it. I got to go pay him after this. I said I'd cut him a check.
20 can go a long way nowadays.
Yeah,
And a
smart.
Fireborn exclusive.
Yeah.
Smart. We're
Fireborn.
going to the Eisner after party. We're not going to the
Yeah.
thing, but we'll see you guys
see you there.
for
Yeah.
sure. Any other fun parties, activations, anything like that you guys are been going to? I know I saw you last night. over at the CLB.
Great party.
See,
CBLDF.
I always say it wrong.
CBDLEF?
I've never said it right.
Say it
I've never
wrong.
said it right
I
once.
like saying as fast as possible.
We
see
have
what
we had a
comes out.
product we put out last year at the store called the CLDB, which is the crunchy little duffel bag.
Oh, fun.
So I keep calling it that because it's tiny. It's a tiny duffel bag.
Okay.
Like that.
I think they should do a collab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They
the
would love that.
CLD
They would love that.
Tiny little bag.
Yeah. You know.
It's like
Next
a
time.
yeah.
But any fun parties other than that? No.
If I
think-
get invited to one,
Yeah.
no.
That's the hard part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
we had a great
now
time
I'm-
at the Kickstarter party, right?
Yeah,
Our boy
Kickstarter
Sean.
was cool.
We give a shout out to Sean,
Sean
our
Edgar,
boy,
bless up,
Sean
bless
Edgar,
up.
Kickstarter
bless
boss.
up, King, Sean.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the creative team from Fireborn. We got Timmy Heague. We got Curt Pires. We got Franklin Jonas. Thank you so much for stopping by. Go check them out at the Neon Ichiban table right now, basically. And then
Fireborn.
all around the convention the rest of the weekend. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for having us.
Revenge of TV live from San Diego Comic-Con. We're still here. We're doing the damn thing. We got a couple more things coming up today. This is a day that ends in 4, which is a big deal for us over at Revenge of. We are celebrating our 4-year anniversary all year long, every day that ends in 4. So what we did special today is if you are here at Comic-Con, if you're watching this right now, we've already been talking about it all day long. So believe me, you've been informed. If you want to come by the Ignition Pavilion between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m., we'll sell you a little something at a good price, I promise, and we'll give you a stamp on your punch card, and you will remain in the running for that free pinball machine at our 5-year anniversary. Then also, coming up later today at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., we've got our end-of-day haul with special guest David Dastmalchian. It's going to be a hell of a hoot, big reveal on that Secret Santa purchases we made throughout the day, and then we're going to go party all night, because that's what you do here at Comic-Con. Anyway, we'll see you in just a little bit. Bye-bye.